Now, this is gonna be on the same difficulty, same conditions as last night. I'm just going right to this game. You know, it's not like I'm gonna start the whole marathon over. That ship has sailed. You know, but it's like, oh, but you gotta start the whole marathon over, and it's like, no. As much as that would be enticing, I wouldn't do it so soon like that. Miley Cyrus speedrun mobile game. Is that even actually a thing? Or are you just memeing? We all know you're a super pro. Well, pro at what? That's the question. I'm making it a thing by repeating it every stream. Okay, so you are memeing it. Oh, that's why you get the VIP badge. Well, that and for just the insane, like we had like insane gifted sub support too. It wasn't only just from, you know, the raid from last night, you know, the subs and resubs, but we had insane, like, what was it, like 15 or 20 gifted subs on top of it? Man, it was just absolute craziness. Speedrun Angry Birds series. Okay, now I know that one's an actual thing, but I don't know if people actually speedrun it. When did I slap you with the VIP badge? It was in... I forgot what game it was, but it was towards the end. It was during, like, the gifted sub spree that we had. You know, it was like Radarb's Block gifted 5, then I think you gifted 5, then... I think Shadow Monkey gifted 5, like somebody did. Like we had like a series of like 5 gifted subs, and it was in the middle of that I think I gave you the VIP badge. Was it after I got you to the 100? It might have been, because I think it was like you had asked like how far were we from 100, and I think I said, oh, we're at like 84 or something like that, and then I think that's when the whole gifted sub train, you know, took off. Gunshot. You know, but you definitely deserve the badge. You know, real talk.
Something there?
You cost me 2 money. Blame the memes. Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, the memes and, yeah, but you still get the VIP badge.
You okay?
I won't get shot here this time. Spoke too soon.
It's pretty dark in there. Switch the solid eye to night vision mode.
Who? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just out for a Sunday stroll. During the middle of a war zone.
I need backup. Move out! On the double! Oh. Who? What are you doing here? Who? What are you doing here? It was you.
Oh, there goes live split showing my Delta again, early. I swear to God, there's something bugged with it sometimes. I don't know, maybe it doesn't really matter, I'm just nitpicky, but I just find it weird, like, why it shows it that early before a split happens. The Warzone element to this game was awesome. Wish they did that more, the good guys and the bad guys. It was kind of like a change of pace. You know, and I thought it was, well, at least per the story, it made sense. Regardless of how people may have felt about it.
Snake, hurry and get to the rendezvous point with our informants. First, you'll have to get to the other side of that collapsed building. The only way across is straight.
Yo, KSB, flying visit Jojo. Have a good stream, buddy. Yeah, thank you, dude. Hope you've been well, man. Hey, all good, brother. Have a good sleep. It's like, don't leave me with this guy. Okay, I don't know about you, chat, but who actually likes the new Twitch UI layout that they rolled out today?
Hurry to the rendezvous point. Your radar is
Because
marked with
I don't really mind the layout, but I had to change the font back. It was god-awful what they changed it to. It broke your extension that gave you a host button. I mean, I'm just glad that BTTV and the Franker Face Z extensions still work, but the font that they went with was terrible. You know, I mean, regardless if it reverted your dark mode or not, but it was just, I was like, okay, nice, but font, no. Like, change it back. You know, but thankfully if you're, you know, if you have BTTV extension, you can change your font style to whatever you want. Or in this case, I just changed it back to what it was. What's up, Gaming Hippie? It'll take some time to get used to. I'm not fussed. I tend to just click on a channel and ignore the interface. I mean, I feel like it kind of depends on a few things, right? I'm not sure if that interface really applied to mobile or not. I don't think it did. I think that interface update was meant for desktop users. Or, you know, probably console users as well if they use the web browser too. But I don't think it was meant to hit the mobile. So I think mobile is still the way it is. Which makes sense because it's like you say, they don't see the layout. But for PC, you notice it right away. They've really hit in the follower count? I didn't even notice that. I wonder why that's a good idea. How do you turn night mode back on, or did they get rid of it? If you go into your Twitch settings in your upper right corner, there's a thing with a checkbox that says, like, dark mode. And I think you just have to re-click it. Yo, Legends, what's up, dude?
The nano.
It should be at 944. I mean, I may put it on the stream overlay if Twitch is hiding it, which I don't mind doing.
Move.
Whoops. Almost forgot to split that, but if the new interface is hiding that stuff, I'll have to put it, like, on the stream so people can see it. You know, because, like, I don't understand, like, why that's a good idea to hide that stuff. Okay, I thought I shot her. Now she's He's out. And dead. Yeah, I still gotta do that. The largest raid stats for the achievements section. But yeah, I don't know why it's a good idea to hide something like a follower count. Yo, good night, KSB. Thanks for popping in, dude. I mean, because, like, hiding a sub count's one thing. But I don't know why you would want to hide a follower count. Whose error? 1355, and when did they donate bits? It was probably last night during MGS4, I think. Yo, Savage, what's up, dude? Oh, there's a straggler in there somewhere. Oh, never mind. How did the marathon end? I got to MGS3 but crashed. I got halfway into Act 3 of MGS4, but the stream went down because of my ISP. They went through a maintenance in the middle of the night. And it didn't recover until, like, this morning. You know, so unfortunately I was, you know, a little shy of actually finishing it. So I'm doing this game first to kind of make up for that. And then possibly move on to Twin Snakes right after. You know, so if people came in for MGS4 but they missed out, like, I don't want to just hold that off second like I would normally do. So I'm just going to do this game first. You know, really kind of like try to complete it in a way. You know, at least in spirit, I would complete it. Oh, you thought it was an actual error? No. It was a real user. And I'm certain that they donated during MGS3. He really wants to put us all to sleep for Act 3 so he can have peace and quiet for the next game. Oh, you're funny. I mean, do you think it's okay for me to play that too? I mean, do you think I find Act 3 exciting at all? I mean, I'm the one that has to play it. Like, how do you think I feel about it? Like, I feel bad having you guys sit through that when it's that slow. I mean, I know it's boring, but, like, you know, it's boring to me too. Like, why do you think I say it every time? Because I'm just acknowledging the fact that it sucks. And there's really nothing I can do about it. Oops. Nope, Meryl, get out of the way. Grenade!
Excellent.
Alright, that ought to do it. Yo, DJ. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm glad you liked it. I'm just sorry that it ended the way it did. You know, there's nothing I could do about it. You know, when your ISP decides to do routine maintenance at midnight and you don't find out until it's too late, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. But, you know, it went on for 9 hours. Actually, over 9 hours. Well, at least according to the stream. But it was right around, like, the 9-hour mark, I think, is when it went down. Because, like, it might have been 9 hours 17, like, on the stream stats. But I didn't really start, like, when I launched the stream up. Like, I kind of jabbered on for, like, you know, 10 minutes, give or take, and then I really started. Next time we gotta start the marathon at 1, or play faster. Yeah, I just gotta do both of those. Well, that and maybe, like, look up my, you know, ISP support page for, like, any, like, incoming, like, maintenances before, you know, committing a marathon time like that. You know, but in one way or another, it was a good learning experience. Despite how tilted I got when it happened. Oh, and speaking of which, yeah, I forgot to turn that off. It's like, I think even Nightbot didn't catch up to what happened yesterday. Hold on. Alright, I disabled it. Nightbot's all cut up. I mean, I would normally do it after last night, but, you know, no internet, no Nightbot. Unless if I did it through my phone, which probably wasn't really a good idea. You know, because trying to communicate in Discord through my phone was an experience. Couldn't figure out how to, like, edit any message. Because I screwed up on where I placed it. That was fun. Okay, so we want grenade. Do I speak French? No. Not a bit. I thought the company was obligated to send a message or something. You would think so, but... You know, I don't really get notices like that in my email when something like that's gonna happen. I mean, there's a support page I can pull up where that stuff is there. Like if there are like a maintenance. Or like if there's an expected outage. Or let's say if there is like a real outage. And if it's in your area, like it'll be able to tell you if there is one. But, I don't know. I mean, I think for routine maintenances, they do it. As far as, like, actually being there on their support page when you pull it up. But for unexpected outages, you know, the stuff that really sucks, I mean, it does update it, but it might take time depending on, like, you know, I guess what area you're in. Because at first I thought it was a random outage. And then when I pulled it up, it said, oh yeah, you know, you got a maintenance in your area from midnight to 6. Woohoo! Oh, wait. Is that smoke gonna make it? Okay, it did. Just playing it safe because the second guy didn't fully get smoked. I was lucky I cut in when I did. Yo, Silent Martyr, what's up, dude? In Mexico, they send you a message a day before or at the time of the incident. Yeah, mine was more or less like when, yeah, like you say, like it happens like as it, you know, like during the incident. Like they didn't really notify me before, or if it did, I mean, I didn't think to check. You know, because I mean, honestly, who really checks it? You know, I mean, I should be, but, you know, I just kind of like load up the stream and go. But now I learned my lesson. You know, when it comes to, at least for marathons, like, I may not do it for, oh, crap. Oh, no. That's a
What
problem.
happened? There's something wrong. Support unit.
Actually, you know what?
Status.
I'm just gonna save and load this out, because I'm not gonna fight the backup. And it was a dumb miss anyway. 10 out of 10 to the marathon? Yeah, thanks, dude. Just doing the dishes. Yeah, nothing like watching a stream and doing the dishes. Because there is a checkpoint when you get done with that tank alley. So it'll put me back there. But yeah, but I think what I'll do from now on for like big marathons like that is I'll just have to check like my ISP support page, you know, like if there is gonna be like, you know, like some kind of like maintenance in the area, because they usually do it like once or twice, not a month, but maybe like once every month, 2 months. So thankfully it's nothing like too excessive, but at least the next time I do something like that, I'm just gonna have to remember to check it. You know, there's just, you know, even if I were to pull the time forward, I just have to know in advance, like, if stuff like that's gonna happen. You know, because, like, I owe it to myself and to the stream to do that. You know, because at least then, like, if I would have noticed, I probably could have planned it a little differently. You know, that being the potential start time. I just kind of went with what made sense at the moment, like, weeks ago, without really knowing if there was a maintenance. Okay, now I can't snipe him because he's looking at me. Alright, that guy's different. He doesn't hear it. But, like I said, lesson learned. Still had a good time, though. You know, it's like the positives definitely outweighed the negative of, you know, the stream going down. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Alright, we're outie. So that was what? One extra save I needed to? $22.33. Alright, well, that was definitely better than yesterday. I think I was like at 24 minutes. Listen to Melon, just run faster, get good. Man, it's like after a year doing this, I just haven't figured that out. You know, this is why I need you guys to tell me these things. I mean, how else would I know to just simply, you know, to get good? Run faster. See, Segoe learns, what's your issue? I have too many issues. That's the issue. How exactly does one get good? That is the question. Don't do what I do. Oh, not wrong there. Yeah, just don't let your internet drop. Just this, just that. Man, aren't I smart? Yo, what's up, Snow Mike? Did Twitch change the look? They did. You know, they changed the interface for everybody on desktop. Yeah, it definitely does feel weird. I mean, I had to change the font back because I didn't like the new font they were forcing on it. You know, thankfully through BTTV I can change it back. Oh wait, forgot the other stuff.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Oh, I gotta love it when your bullets get stopped by a blade of grass.
This is HQ.
We're under attack. Get the weapons and let's move.
Who's calling for help?
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Oh, it was this guy. I was like, who was up still that was calling for backup? Oh my god, it was the rebels. Never mind, I have no comment. Every once in a while, when you're trying to free them, they see you as an enemy, and that happens. Don't ask me why it does, it's just dumb. Like, I'm clearly saving them, and yet they're like, oh my god, it's the enemy! Oh, never mind, he's got a... You know, he's taking out the PMC. But, sadly, that alert would have counted. Don't feel bad, I spent the last couple of months learning a run that I've yet to even come close to finishing. Would that be FF7? FF7 still? Because that's a long game to learn.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's
Trojan horse savior. I don't know, dude. It's just... I just feel like the PMCs are one issue, and then these guys are a whole nother one.
Get the weapons and let's move. Help me out here. Nice work.
Oh, wow. They don't see me as an enemy this time. How about that? Man, it's amazing when you do the same thing, but you get a different outcome. Wait, there's a fire?
Careful.
Did anyone else hear that? They're like, fire!
What?
Ah, whatever. I'm not gonna waste another round. Wait, didn't I hit him? Or not. Whoa, Jesus! I'm getting attacked from all angles here. Like, first this guy just tanks like 5 tranquilizers, and then the PMC nearly hits me. Or a rebel.
Cover.
Shit. Okay, looks like they're reacting to the rebels being freed. Oops. There we go.
Get up.
Alright, we should be home free, as long as they don't turn around.
What?
Oh, he looked at me. He was looking. Yeah, isn't RNG amazing? I'm going to Minnesota tomorrow. Want to go for me? You're probably closer. Well, I mean, technically speaking, I probably am, but no.
Who? What are you doing here? What?
You'll give me a cookie?
What's going on?
It better be like the
Oh,
world's
you
best
again.
cookie. Hello, Boulder. Nice to meet you. Thanks for getting in the way.
Huh? Huh? We're under attack.
Art Ricochet's amazing. Oh, damn it. Well, guess what? I gotta do that all over again. Alright.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Hey. Huh? Hey.
Where's the other guy at? Or he's just taking his sweet ass time getting there.
Huh? Get the weapons and let's move. Help me out, okay? Very nice.
Wow, imagine that. I'm not an enemy again. Well, maybe because I didn't have the face cam on. Maybe that's what spooked him before. I'm just kidding. That doesn't really do it.
Who? Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Anybody there? What's going on? Hold up. Oh, you again.
Okay, I did hit him. Yeah, last time that guy tanked a whole set of tranquilizers.
Someone there.
Wow, nice roll.
Stay on your toes. Hey. Hey, HQ, come in.
Damn it. Fell off.
The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Alert status. What?
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh my
Use
god, I
extra
can't believe I
caution.
fell off.
We've got company. What? Wake up. Oh. Hey. Get up. What?
Oh my god, dude. Right as I turned, too. Like, I was trying to pre-throw that nade to get past them. And it's like, right as I even think about doing it, I'm already spotted. Or maybe I should just not miss my shots over there and not get a caution to begin with. Yo, Geistal, what's up, dude? I wish you could develop the Octocam with MGS5. You know, that'd actually be really cool. I'm not sure if it would make sense in the... Well, actually, never mind. It's Phantom Pain. Nothing makes sense. But what I was gonna say was that it would be really cool, but it may not make sense due to the time period. Which, of course, again, I mean, the story of Phantom Pain is anything that does make anything but sense.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being
Alright,
held.
maybe
It's to
third
the
time's
north.
the charm when it comes to this frickin' place.
Come on.
Aw, damn it.
Get the weapons and let's move. What was that sound?
Yeah, it was a dart in the face.
Help me out here. Very nice. Nice going.
What happened? Hold up. What? Oh, it was you. There? What are you doing here? What's going on?
Ah, they sure are a chatty bunch, aren't they?
Hold up. What? Oh, it's you again. Who was that? Hey.
Alright, I'm not taking chances with this guy. Excuse me? How is that not a headshot?
Get up. Anybody there? Who was that? What's going on?
Alright, I think we're clear now, finally. It only took, what, like 3 retries? Pretty common for the steps of hell, because, I mean, look at this! Look how many guards are in this area, it's ridiculous. Yo, Burke, what's up, dude?
What are you doing here? What? What? Hey, see what it is. Oh, it's you again. Huh? What's going on?
Alright, please don't miss. That'd be great.
Huh?
Nice.
I think I saw something. Hey, split up.
Actually, you know what? That's a good question. I would say if you were to take away the metallic archaea from Sahelanthropus, I'd still say Rex was more technologically advanced. You know, considering it had nukes and Sahelanthropus didn't. Because they both use a railgun, they both use machine gun to a degree. Now, granted, yes, Sahelanthropus can stand on its legs, you know, giving it a higher vantage point. But
Oh,
I still feel like Rex was the bigger,
what's going on?
you know, component to the two.
It's you again.
I mean, sure, it may not be as mobile as Sahelanthropus, but it had the firepower to back it up.
Over
You know, Sahelanthropus didn't.
You've got company. Help me out, okay?
Oh yeah, I need smokes again. Oh, I got one. All right, let's go with green this time. I haven't done that color in a while either. Oops.
Fire!
Hi. Yeah, nice for seeing me in the middle of a battle. The radome? Actually, you know what? Maybe that was the one thing that Sahelanthropus had over Rex. Was because Rex needed a radome to see. I mean, at least with the mouth closed, you need the radome to see. You know, because I think it was Ray that was like the next step up. Where you could see without, you know, a radome of any kind. damn it. Keep selecting the wrong item.
What's going on?
Sahelanthropus is bigger than Peace Walker, though I'd love to say Peace Walker is more advanced. Peace Walker is more advanced than any other mech in the series except maybe Arsenal Gear. It has an AI that decides when nukes should be launched. Okay, so maybe on the AI front, I would agree. Geistalt. But I still feel like, you know, Rex and even Ray to a degree were pretty advanced for their time. What? Who saw me this time? Like, who saw me? Oh, it must have been this guy. Well, that's what I get for taking a shortcut. I was like, man, who the hell saw me this time? Yo, what's up, Kizuneki? According to the wiki, Sahelanthropus had nukes? Really? Like, was it actually armed with nukes, or did it have the capability to fire nukes? Because I would believe the latter, you know, meaning that it was capable of firing nukes, but I don't know if it actually had them when you were fighting it.
Who? Oh, you again. What's going on? Oh, it's you again.
Oh, I can't even see him. Alright, there you are.
Let's go. Oh man, am I glad to get some company.
Alright, third time's the charm again, it seems.
Go, go, go! Help me out, okay?
They got RPG'd. What? How'd that miss? It's a circuit box. And there's a flipping PMC right behind me, too. Run, run, run!
Help me out here!
Alright, we're good. Man, I don't know what it is about Act 2. It's just like the slightest thing goes wrong at a drop of a hat. You know, there's hardly any consistency to, like, the AI behavior in that encounter, or just any of those, like, big battle encounters. Actually, you know what? I take that back. There's actually one encounter that's consistent. Which being, like, the only one that I've seen that is consistent. And it's the battle before the mansion and leading up to the mansion. Like, we actually charge in. Like, those are fairly consistent as far as, like, what, you know, what the rebels do, what the PMCs do, where they spawn. But Power Station, random. Tank Alley, random. The fight in the street before Mel's team.
What happened?
Okay, that one's consistent. As long as your smokes are on point going in. Okay, so I take that back. There's two encounters that are consistent, but the other ones are random. Skip back 2 and go to Act 3 and practice. Yeah, practice falling asleep. Well, I mean, I have a feeling the Metallic Archaea can stop anything. I mean, it would stop Rex, Ray, Peace Walker. I mean, it's like, how do you fight that?
Snake.
You know, hell, like, it would probably, like, disable arsenal gear, too, like, if you had enough of it. A hind D. Yes. The hind D is supreme. Okay, I probably need that extra shot there, but whatever. Thought you were going to say the Harriers. Actually, that's a good question. I mean, I have a feeling on what should win, but what do you think would win, chat? And keeping in mind, like, the aspect of Metal Gear, not just, like, in IRL, but, like, if you put the MGS1 Hind D versus the MGS2 Harrier, who would win? Because, technologically speaking, it should be the Harrier. It has the ultimate advantage. It has mobility. It's faster. You know, I don't see how the Hind D could win.
Snake, the rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably going to use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover and it might get you inside the compound. Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds. Proceed immediately. Infiltrate the place and find out where she is. Go, go, go!
I wanted to try something a little different there when I got here. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I'm not gonna lie, especially given this universe, I would fully welcome that. Like, I'm serious. Like, if you have a duel between the Hind D and the Harrier, and then in the midst of it, you get the Spanish Inquisition to show up. Like, you know, the whole Monty Python skit and everything. It would somehow morph into something amazing.
You're surrounded.
You're surrounded. Let's see, satchels. M4. Where's the M4 at? Okay, there's the M4. 50 cal. Somebody's still up. Damn it. What? How did that give me away? I really don't know how that gave me away. Like, I threw a stun out of sight, and it's like, holy shit! I found him, guys! He's over here! Cool. Well, I gotta do that all over again, unfortunately. Yo, what's up, El Zacco? Hey, Jojo and chat, got gifted a sub yesterday, thanks to Writer's Block. Wasn't there yesterday to thank. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you got a gifted sub. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, you again.
I mean, the in-game timer might be fine, but the RTA's gone to doo-doo. You know, just Act 2 is just kind of being a jerk today.
Reinforcements should be here soon.
I should have saved at that checkpoint when I got into the frog wave. I mean, I should just do it from now on. I don't have to redo this bullshit every time.
Grenade! Back me up! Fire! Grenade! You okay?
Imagine if Quiet survived and right before Liquid crushes Gray Fox, she shoots Reg's leg out, knocking it down, and she looks into the camera and says, "Kept you winning, huh?" in Navajo. Yes. Yeah, it's from MGS2, guys saw it at the beginning of the tanker. Like, I don't see really anything wrong with Quiet, like, being a part of the story. But I think what people disliked about her was that they felt like she was added as eye candy to, like, sell the game. Yo, Tororo Swag, what's up, dude? I think that's where some of, like, the criticism comes in, is that they felt like, oh, they, you know, they overly sexualized her to, you know, help sell the game. I don't know. I mean, it's not like it's the first time they've done it before. You know, I mean, MGS4 has fan service. But I don't know. I mean,
What happened?
yeah, it's there, but I feel like there was more to it than just, yeah, they were trying to use her to sell the game. Which, I mean, my bigger issue is that the story is not complete, no matter what people tell me. Because, yes, they might say, oh, well, yeah, Kingdom of the Flies was DLC, so therefore it was finished, but that's not true because we didn't get to play it. You know, I mean, it can't be complete until you actually sit down and play it. You know, just because it's like, oh yeah, it was unearthed that there was DLC planned, but just never came into fruition. So therefore, it's case closed. I'm like, well, no. That means it's still case open, but we're just now finding out that it's not gonna happen. And it's still incomplete. Well, I mean, Eva could have been seen as the same way, but she actually had, like, a significant purpose to part of the run. In fact, the whole story, you know, has her as a part of it, which I guess we later find out in here. But it's like, Quiet was just, you know, I don't know. I mean, well, first off, the whole not being able to talk thing was kind of a, you know, one kind of quirk to it, but she just kind of shows up. You know, I mean, at least when Eva shows up, there was some kind of an event going on, or like during the Cold War, where it made sense for people to send in spies. You know, Quiet just kind of just showed up, you know, during the XOF attack on the hospital. I don't know. It's just that the game sucks to everyone, or so everyone will complain about everything. Well, you're not wrong about that. I mean, people will just find things to complain about. But I don't know. I mean, I thought Eva had more of a purpose than Quiet did, is all I'm trying to say. Remember when everyone thought she was a gender reassigned Chico? Yes. I definitely remember that, and it made 0 sense. But I definitely remember that.
Snake, the rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably gonna use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover and it might get you inside the compound.
Chico died when Mother Base was first blown up. No, it was in the chopper crash after that. You know, remember when, you know, when Paz jumps out and, you know, there was that explosion from that RPG that set it off.
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds.
And he died in that chopper crash, which was confirmed in the tapes.
Find out where she is.
Yeah, exactly. Cause we were led to believe that Paz exploded, which caused the whole chopper losing balance. You know, and it ended up being the fact that, yeah, she did jump out. They did take out the bomb, or at least one of the 2 bombs. The second one never went off. But an RPG from the other chopper hit theirs, and then it caused it to go out of control.
We've got company. There's too many of them. Kill them all. Below.
Uh-oh, I don't think that hit him. Oh, it did. Sorry, Grenade, I should have believed you more. Did he ever even get to go to the Isle of the Monsters, or is that not canon? Is that Monster Hunter thing that was in Peace Walker? Those side missions that were like a Monster Hunter throwback? Oh, I'm sorry, not throwback, but like a Monster Hunter cameo. Like, I know what mission. It was like you had to fight a T-Rex. Or some shit like that.
The nano machine.
No, she exploded. What you're thinking of as Snake's hallucination? Well, if she exploded, how does she live? You know, that's my question. You know, how did she live to be recaptured to the new mother base? Oh, the hallucination? Oh, of Paz being in the base? Oh, you're right. Damn, dude. Man, I've been bamboozled from the start. No, she got away. Damn it. Okay, I think I got her. Let's see. Inglorious. Thank you for following. Welcome. Alright, so we want operator. M4, shoddy, and solar gun. Oh yeah, the RTA is definitely gone to shit. Oh, she's in the other one. Oh, she's in the closet. Okay, now she's in the left painting.
Snake, come here.
Snake.
Naomi? Why? It's another mimic! Watch out, Snake!
Oh, that could have gone better. It's like F for Paz, F for the boss, F for Emma. F for anyone that's died in this game, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna try something a little different. But I am gonna use the solar gun as a backup in case this does not work.
Who knows what she'll throw at you next? Watch out!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Okay, so it does work, but I just need to not spam it quickly. I'm thinking this will help me push the game time down by doing that from now, because like it is convenient to start off with the solar and then do 3 follow-up shots. But the problem is like I think the charge up time is not worth it.
Snake.
You know, to do it that way.
Snake, follow Naomi's
You know,
trail.
because like I think in
Find
the
out where
current
they
run they just do it with shotgun only. They don't even use the solar for certain parts. Okay, that looks good. You know, so I'm thinking that might help bring the game time down, because like I'm trying to think what else I can do, at least as of what I know now, to, you know, beat my old time. You know, because, like, there's a 15-second Rax fight strat that I haven't
Snake,
done yet.
The trail splits up into
Then
multiple
there's V-Ring
directions.
Shoddy for all
Look
the
closely at
second
the
B&Bs, which I've been using Solar Gun. You know, because, like, well, first off, I didn't
Looks
know
like they
you could
split
do
up
it that
here.
way, and second, that it was faster. F for Kojima? Well, I mean, he's still around. Unless you're just talking about, like, his time with
You think
Konami.
that could be Naomi's?
You think Death Stranding will be his undoing? What makes you say that,
That's
Silent?
weird. Naomi's shoe prints just vanish. But just hers.
Ah, it's from Predator, Geistalt. You know, where Dutch is on the ground, he's like, run! Go! Get to the chopper! No one is there to tether him? So you're saying, like, him being on his own is a bad thing? Or are you just saying that nobody is there to kind of, like, keep him in check? That is stupid. That is stupid what just happened there. It's like, I have to save every zone, and I don't want to do that, but that's what the game is doing to me today. It's making me save every zone. You know, just because of dumb stuff like this. What's up, Daragaz? Nobody there to keep him in check?
You're surrounded, Snake.
Got him all this time. Throwing another one just to make sure. Okay, they're down. What's up, Double? What does everyone think of the new Twitch redesign? Well, I hated the font, but I was able to change it through BTTV. But I think as far as the layout is concerned, it'll take some getting used to. But earlier, someone mentioned that they hide the follower account, which is weird. Like, I don't know why that's a thing. Right. I get that, but it used to show itself by default is all I was saying. Oh, there you are. Okay, she's on the other painting. Or, if this is her. Okay, it was that one. When am I moving to Mixer?
Snake, come here.
Indefinitely in 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and a million seconds. No, I'm not moving to Mixer. I see little benefit moving to Mixer for what I do. On February 33.
Naomi? But why?
The future is Facebook gaming.
It's another mimic. Watch out, Snake.
Yeah, exactly, right? You know, going to Mixer for PS3 definitely makes sense.
Snake, she's shed her suit. Who knows what she'll throw at you next? Watch out!
Yo.
Oh, hopefully I won't get caught in this section again where I'd have to start over. Looking at the new layout on my PC, it's really not that bad. I mean, the layout itself I don't have an issue with, but it was the font that was like my
Snake,
immediate
follow
concern.
Naomi's trail and find out where they took her. Watch out.
You know,
though.
I just
You might run
did
into a
not
few
get used to
holdups
it,
along the way.
nor was I willing to. So I changed it. But like the physical layout of what they did, I mean, yeah, no issues really. I mean, I'll just have to get used to things.
Snake, the trail splits up into multiple directions. Look closely at the footprints. Looks like they split up here. What? You think that could be Naomi's? Huh? That's weird. Naomi's shoe prints just vanish. But just hers.
Huh? Where's he?
That's weird. Joestar's shoeprints just vanished, but just his. Yo, what's up, Plywood? So how you liking MGS3 so far? Okay, not taking any chance with this guy this time.
They must have gone separate ways here.
Got a 115 in VE. A lot of fun and satisfied with the time. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, especially I like what you were trying to do with the
Footprints go in
trying to
different
skip the
directions.
Fury with that clutch catch on that edge in that little like tunnel. Which I actually didn't know you could do it like that.
I'm noticing more footprints now. Security's getting tighter.
But it's like if it did work like that, where you could bypass it by, you know, jumping off the ladder on that angle, grab the ledge, and then somehow crawl through and break that trigger point. I mean, it would break the game. Oh, absolutely.
Snake, I'm bringing the chopper to the other side of the market up ahead. That's as close as I can get. You've got to make it to the market somehow.
Go!
They can't get the
Snake, to fire the machine gun, stand next to it and press the
Praise the
RT
sun.
Then use the right stick to aim and press the attack button to fire. Watch your aim, Snake.
Wait, did that miss?
Destroy
Oh my
those
God,
power
dude.
suits. They're blocking
Alright,
the
should be
way.
one more, and
Get
he's
rid of
right
those
there.
guys, Snake.
A little closer. Ah. It's a hard shot to do.
What you see on these things.
All right, we're good to go. Echo, they must really like us. Hey, do something.
The machine gun, Snake. Shoot the gecko with the machine gun. Those gecko will try to ram you. Don't let them get too close.
You the man, Snake.
Yo, what's up, Cart?
baby.
For those of you guys that don't know plywood, I mean, you should, but just in case, definitely check him out. Another MGS4 speedrunner. He's been learning MGS3.
Got an MGS on
You know,
our
he's
hands.
very good at, you know, MGS1. He's also played some MGS2, among some other games, but definitely a cool dude to check out. Link is in the chat for his Twitch. You know, click on it, follow him up, and spread that love around. So how you doing today, Cart?
The gate! Snake, shoot the gate!
Oh my god, Otacon! I gotta shoot the gate? Wow, I thought I just had to stare at it.
Snake, you gotta do something about that MGS.
Doing alright, mate? Checked out a little bit of Code Vein. How is it? And I'm doing great today. You know, I was a little peeved that the internet went out last night during the middle of the last part of the game for the marathon, but
The gate!
it was a epic day all the same. Exactly, Snow Micah. Knowing is half the battle.
Get ready for some speed! They can't get what they can't get!
Those gecko will try to ram you. Don't let them get too close.
Yo, Mudcrab, what's up? My internet disconnected near the end of it, so I didn't finish. It was after 9 hours of running yesterday.
Hang on! It's gonna get bumpy! Up front! Here they come!
It was fine. It was during Act 3 anyway. But it was kind of a shame that I didn't at least get to finish.
Hold on tight!
You know, but it is what it is. It was,
Almost there.
It was ISP doing routine maintenance in my area. It wasn't like a sudden, you know, like disconnect.
You can do it.
Don't fall off!
You know, so that's why I'm redoing MGS4 today. You know, so I can finish it out properly. Nah, not really, Mudcrab. It's like I said, it's out of anyone's control, really.
Now's your chance to make an escape.
You know, I mean, now granted, yeah, I was irritated that it happened, but you know, I mean, I had a 9-hour stretch of, you know, 4.5 games. I mean, that in itself was pretty satisfying. Oh wow, you're late. I'll admit, that's the first time I've seen the gecko show up that late. The one that blocks your exit. All right, so 48-18. Very nice. Now, I know it looks like my run has gone down the tubes, but that's just my RTA. It's not in-game time. You know, I've just had a lot of resets in Act 2. And by a lot, I mean too many. And I had to double back a boss fight because the follow vamp thing fell through because I slipped up. So I had to start over from the frog encounter and redo the boss fight and go all the way back to the pathway thing. So that's where a lot of my time losses come from, RTA-wise. Yo, what's up, Ed? It was pretty dope. I don't know how much you like Dark Souls, but I think you enjoyed the game. I do, in fact, like Dark Souls. I mean, not dying in it, but I do like the game. I've beaten Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, and 3, but not the first one. I mean, I might check it out. You know, but I mean, Death Stranding is definitely on the horizon. I actually want to try something. Yeah, I know. We're right back where we were last night. Well, almost. I gotta get through the boring section first and then the bike escape, because everybody loves running the bike escape. Yep, absolutely everybody. Watch out for trucks. Oh, dude, the trucks are the least of my problems. Good! Oh, Otacon, where would I be without you? It's like, I swear, I imagine him like this in this game. just straight up Pepega. It's like he thinks he's helping me, but he's not. He's just like on the, you know, the premium backseat for the entire game. Just constantly telling you what to do. Wake me up after the bike chase, I'll be there. Oh man, don't worry, the bike chase will wake you up. Following the guy around, yeah, that puts you to sleep. But the bike chase is where it wakes you up from your nap, like it shakes you awake. And then it's like, hold on a second, you gotta get running, buddy. Oh, do you know card? That's interesting. But if anyone's a dingus, it's me. Oh, whoops. Oh, I never forgot to do something. Yeah, I forgot to rearrange my inventory.
What? We're under attack!
Ooh, that was close. I mean, I've noticed that as well, Cart. Like, I've had some games that I picked up where I was like, you know, maybe I could stream this. And then I just end up not doing it because, like, I just feel like it didn't really bring as much, you know, like, energy to the stream, or, like, I maybe wouldn't enjoy it as much. Like, I was considering streaming, like, what was it? Astral Chain. It's an okay game, and actually, now that I've finished it, given it's by, you know, Platinum Star, or Platinum Games, right? And as far as, like, as a fighting game goes, it's not really that great. You know, there's not really, like, any, like, combos involved. It's just a lot of mashing. Now, I understand it's hack and slash and mashing, right? They kind of go together, but, like, in a game like Revengeance, for example, I mean, there's a chain of combinations you can do. It's not just spamming, like, square for an eternity kind of a thing. Or in this case, it'd be, like, the right trigger. And on top of that, you know, it's... yeah, it's visually, you know, appealing. It's a good weeb game. I mean, not too weebish. But as far as streaming it, I was like, man, I'll play this for a while, see how I feel about it. And I was like, yeah, I like it as a game, but I just didn't really feel like all into it to stream it. Oh yeah, just ignore the splits. They're just reloads. They're not even irrelevant. They're not even relevant anymore. Because believe it or not, I'm actually ahead of time. When Act 2 ended, I was ahead by like 1.5, 2 minutes. And I think the other game I considered streaming more of, but I only did it once, was Death End Request. And that game has its ups and downs. It's fast, it has its slow parts, but I don't know. Again, I just didn't really feel into it to stream it. So I don't think there's really anything wrong with like getting a game and thinking you're gonna stream it, but then you just kind of play it yourself. You know, because at least you get some enjoyment out of it. Oh shit, I forgot about these guys while I was talking. Oh, dude, I fucked up. Damn it! Oh, man, now I gotta redo that whole beginning section. Because when he runs away like that, it just loses time. Ah, fuck. Dude, I completely forgot about shooting those guys out. I was supposed to do it, like, when he was taking a leak. Ah, well. That run's not F, it's on saves. I mean, it's multi-segment. That's kind of why I do it this way, because mistakes happen. It's more the not streaming part, because I actually don't want to play them too, because I want to stream them, but it doesn't happen. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I hear you, Burke. I mean, if it was allowed in the speedrun, I would do it. But unfortunately, it's not. You know, anyone running this game has to suffer through this section one way or another. It's not Mei Ling's face, it's Raging Raven's face. And why I have it is to fool the PMCs. You know, I won't get alerted by them if they see me in the street. Alright, next song. Alright, now this journey of saving and loading begins. One of several. Yeah, I know, DJ. I mean, I'm getting tired just playing it. I mean, see? It's like, you know, the run starts off slow, then it becomes this, and then it goes up even higher, and then it just kind of goes, It flatlines for a bit. It just like there's nothing going on. And then when you get into the bike escape, it's like having, you know, the defibrillator, you know, shocking you up, right? Like trying to recover you. Like that's what happens when you get into the bike escape. You go into this like, you know, mindless droning section, and it's like, oh, okay, I gotta play again. All right, let's play. Ooh, this one, which is the following song after the one I was just playing. Oh, frick, I forgot. Fish and chips. Yeah, why don't we stop by for some fish and chips while we're following this guy? I mean, we got all the time in the world, right? Doll shop. Actually, never looked at that before. Cafe. Bold Fox, thank you for filing. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they were trying to experiment, and this is what we got. It's like the first two acts have a certain tempo to them, and then the third one, they just decide to change it midway of the game, and then in Act 4, it kind of somewhat reverts back to normal, but you're mostly fighting machines. Not as much, you know, guards. And then Act 5 is, it's kind of the short and sweet deal. But Act 3 is probably the lowest point of the run. I mean, I just can't feel excited about it. Like, the only time I'm excited about Act 3 is when I'm done. And I'm serious about that. Like, anytime that I'm done with Act 3 is when I'm truly happy. I mean, because I know you might be saying, it's like, well, wait a minute, but you reset in Act 2 and 1 a lot. You know, what makes you say that? It's like, well, that's true. I do reset in Act 1 and 2 quite a bit because they are difficult. But the thing of it is that, you know, Act 3 is a snooze fest. You know, and there's nothing to be enjoyed about Act 3. Now, despite the fact that it's not because it's not a challenge, right? Because there's not much stealth involved, but it's just slow. I mean, I would love a stealth challenge in here, but this section is slow.
Look out.
It's unbelievably slow.
Find something nearby to hide.
It does not move at your pace. It moves at this guy's pace, this Papega. The one that takes his time at every corner he stops at. You know, he dictates the pace, not you. I mean, honestly, like, if you as the player were to go from beginning to end, it would take you, like, 4 minutes. Right? Like, if you were to run from the very beginning as Snake and go all the way to the spot where the hideout is at, because, I mean, by now you should figure out where it is. It would take you minutes. Not 20 minutes, not 30 minutes, but like 3 to 4 minutes to get there. Even with the getup with, you know, not being spotted by guards and stuff. But at the very least, you don't have to stop every 20 seconds because of Doofus here, you know, checking out that guards are knocked out, and he's just like, oh, what do I do? Okay, rant over. Yeah, I 100% do. I wish you could do that. Just trank them, get them to the end spot, have them walk to the end point, and then just be done with it. I mean, not necessarily being like, oh yeah, what if I just drop them off at the end point and then it counts? But if they made it something like, if you could just take him all the way to near the end point, let him wake up, he, you know, kind of regains himself, and he just walks, you know, a few steps forward. I mean, I'd be happy with that too. You know, anything better than this. Alright, I need something that'll give me a pick-me-up. Let's play this one.
Look out! Searchlight. Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Oh, if I had a song of that, I would play it. For the in-game iPod. If only there was a glitch, or if there only there was a game-destroying glitch that skipped that following dud. I mean, editing. I mean, if you could bypass this section entirely, I mean, that'd be awesome. But I don't know if there is a way. Because I think the main issue is, even if you were to trank and drag them across, I think there's the issue of getting them across loading zones. Like, you could definitely get him to a loading zone, but I don't know if you can actually crawl, or not crawl, but actually drag them into a loading zone and then have them get carried over. Yo, Artie, thank you for the gift sub. I only found out today. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. If you check your notifications, it'll actually tell you who gifted you that sub. But, you know, just thank you for being here to get that sub. Well, some of the saves are just mine, right? You know, they're just things that happen in the run that I feel are necessary to have. But this resistance trick is just part of what it is. You know, you just have to save and load through checkpoints to save in-game time while advancing this guy forward a zone or two. You know, like, these saves that I'm doing here for multi-segment are actually part of the run. You know, they're not like, you know, my optional saves that I do. They're actually legitimately part of the run, you know, for this resistance trick. I mean, any other saves outside of Act 3 during this part are optional, which I take quite a few of them.
There's something fishy about that PMC trooper. Do you hear whistling?
Oh, let's see here. What's possibly suspicious about this guy besides the whistling? Let's see, biker's helmet for guard helmet, okay. No main rifle, that's 2. Do you know what I mean by Tuhan Princess, the song? I actually don't. Look, it's the protector of the ground. It's like, it is my sacred duty to guard this ground from any enemies. Gotcha. It's in the iPod? Oh, it's down here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What? Oh, wrong one. Interesting fact, did you know that in The Best Is Yet to Come, there's a fiddle that's played as part of the song? So from MGS1 until today, you know, Kojima's been playing us like a fiddle. Yo, what's up, Metal Gear 3? Alright, we're almost done. Gotta wait for him to change disguise. Change back to his normal disguise, and we'll do one more save, and then we're done. Yep, I'm still here. Oh boy, I'm still here. Well, actually I had to start the first part of it over, so I lost a few minutes to that. Or actually, no, we're on 2 minutes now, I'm over. But, yeah, still here. Soon to be in the bike escape. Is this a stream? No, it's a live pre-recorded. It took almost 40 minutes. Well, granted, you know, like 3 minutes of that I had to do over, because I screwed up the first part of the following the dude around. Yay, we're done. Rejoice, chat. We're done with the resistance section. You can finally wake up.
Back in.
Oh boy, now it's time to get back to it. It's like, man, I need to wake up.
There was no.
I didn't see it restart. Oh, you're funny. No way I'm doing that over. No, Mudcrab, because you need to be in proximity of him for him to move at certain parts. Like, there's triggers.
Have to keep Big
And
Boss's
if you're not
body
near
out
him,
of
then
enemy
the
hands,
trigger
no
does
matter
not happen.
what. Get the body safely to the
So he would
canals.
not just show up eventually. Even though it'd be amazing if he did. I mean, I would give for anything for something like that to happen, but that's not the way it works, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, now last time I was here, this is where the internet went out. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers for tonight.
We've got Gecko! Not getting through that. Need help in drums. Snake, help on the right.
I can't see the barrel.
I'm gonna break through. I'm driving through.
Alright, nice. I almost killed that one guy too by the barrel, but his health was not exactly at 0. I think the barrel killed him. Or if it didn't, I'll have to do this over again. If it counted as a kill.
Snake, look, there's something about. So much for slipping away on the scene. Guess we'll just have to outrun. Can't break through there. There's another one. Get ourselves behind that checkpoint. Steady. Hold on. Hold on.
Shit! Oh, that's bad. Alright, we're okay. As long as we don't get hit again. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that, dude. I haven't had all day in the world to hit him, and I still missed. Yo, Linkers? Linkers, what's up, dude?
Enemy dead ahead. Stop right. Call the clock. Need help in front.
Almost. Almost. Woo! Yes, let's go. Alright, I didn't have to save the second section. So now we can just go with the third one, which is exactly where, like, now, right now, as of last night, this is where I was at by the time that I realized that the stream went down. Because it went down, like, just before I, like, made this turn into this, last section here. You killed the Metal Gear run yesterday, man. GG's.
have
Hey,
all
thanks,
bitten the
Linkers.
dust, which means the
You know.
enemy will be focused.
I just wish I could have finished it, but, you know, when the internet goes down like that from a maintenance, there's not much you can do about it, but we're gonna finish it tonight. Absolutely. Oh, is it really her birthday? Yeah, happy birthday to Linda Hamilton.
Have you tried aiming in the shot? Need help in front. Excellent, Snake. That's much better. That's much better. Need help on the left. Up. Oh, for Pete's sake. Need help in front.
Got him.
Nice work.
Snake behind us.
Yes, nice one, Snake.
Come o'clock.
Yo, Batarite coming in with the 5 months resub. Ooh. Okay, that hurt a little bit. But yo, thank you for resubbing. It says, "What's up, JoJo? Good luck on your run." Ah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Okay, this is a little muck ass right now because I'm at low HP.
Get ahead.
So let me see what I can do with this. There's a high chance I might die here. Ooh.
Snake, are you okay? Here they come. Back here.
Yep.
Snake.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it was that car explosion that did me in. I just didn't have enough HP to withstand that gauntlet there. But yeah, thanks for the 5-month resub, Batarite. I hope you're doing well, dude. Alright, so I kind of had the good luck wear out. You know, the first 2 sections were decent. You know, the second one was a little iffy. You know, that third one was going well until that car explosion when we made the turn from the double Humvee pincer. Whether if you get hit or not is random. Oh, what's this? Now he's gifted 2 subs. One to Tarawa Swag and then the other one to Zekinator. Oh, thanks for gifting them both a sub.
More incoming.
I've got bad news. The decoy vans have all bitten the dust, which means the enemy will be focusing on you now. I just need to hold them off a little longer.
Excellent, Snake.
Oh, thank you so much for gifting them.
Have you tried aiming in the shot? Come o'clock. Nice one. Excellent, Snake. Nice one. That's much better. Excellent, Snake. Snake, enemy to the left. Come o'clock. Woo!
go again. Good. You know, I only took one hit, and the car that exploded early, so I didn't really run into it like before. You know, this is a lot better this time for the gauntlet coming up.
Need help in front. Snake, are you okay? Here they come.
Yo, what's up, Apache? Alright, we're over the hard stuff now.
I'm fine. They're here.
Let's go,
I
dude.
think we lost them.
Oh, man, that's a section that I'm glad to be done with. Alright, so now I could try to go for the single shot kill. It's really hard to do. I've only done it twice. You know, which requires a headshot with a railgun fully charged during the first pass. So I'm gonna try to go for it, but with a 50 cal backup strat. So I'm gonna get the railgun, 50 cal, and then we're gonna need operator because it's gonna re-equip it anyway, as well as our, well, not that one, but that gun. Okie doke. Yo, what's up, Black Cat? Yeah, no dice. God damn it. Dude, one of the drones blocked the second shot again. I'm glad she didn't kill me, but that annoys me. Like, it lines up as I go to do the second shot. It blocks it. Maybe I should go closer after the railgun. You know, so that way I avoid that from now on.
Snake, she's come out of her suit. Watch out, she's gonna try to grab you.
Wait, what? How did you get up? You shouldn't have gotten up. And she did it again. Alright, what is going on here? Okay, not sure what happened there. I felt like I did the same thing with Octopus. Okay. If I would have saved, I probably would have redone that. But, whatever, we'll just move on. It did, Apple Chip. Yeah, it was, they were doing routine maintenance in my area for 6 hours. It started at midnight and it was supposed to finish at 6, which I don't know exactly when it came back, but yeah, it died during the marathon, unfortunately. But that's alright, because you know what? We're past the point where it disconnected. In the marathon yesterday. 1 hour 4:16. I'm gonna cross-reference that with my PB to see where that puts me, because I was at PB pace coming in. I'm not sure where that puts me now. Hold on, I'm checking it. Let's see. Glad to see you back on the horse, though. Oh, absolutely. All right, so I was 106.47 in my PB run, and I said what did I say? 104 something. So I'm still 2 minutes ahead of PB pace, even though I know on the live split it says I'm 22 minutes behind, but that's RTA time only. It's not in-game time. Well, at least it's in-game time up until Act 2. You know, Act 1 is in-game, but then Act 2 I start reloading shit and then it splits off. Oh, but guess what? We're doing MGS1 runs right now. Alright, check this out. Damn it. It's like, well, I got shot twice. Gotta reset. But believe it or not, if you get spotted in that flashback, it does not count as alerts. So essentially, you get rewarded for speedrunning it, you know, the usual way. You don't have to go in all stealth-like to the vent. It's like, oh man, thank God we're playing a good game again. Yeah, imagine that. I mean, speaking of which, there's still plenty of MGS1 work to do. You know, like, there's still hard mode, extreme. You know, there's the Otacon routing. I mean, there's plenty of work to do in that game. Wow, that was a late skip. Hello. It's like start button is missing. Okay, good. I'll just keep that. Except that's got to be chaff. All right, and then this has got to be. Actually, we'll keep that there. All right, so now we're gonna swap to our outfit. If we don't care about the splits, can you remove it? Oh, I said they're irrelevant, but I don't want to get rid of them either. I mean, I could remove them, but I feel like it's unnecessary. If you die in the dream, do you die in real game life? Man, that's a scary question to think about.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Wow, he must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
I mean, I also feel like the splits show transparency in the run. You know, I'm not trying to play off a perfect run and hide the splits because they're bad. You know, I mean, understandably so. Yes, it's RTA time because it's multi-segment, but I also believe it shows transparency.
Careful.
You know.
There are claymore mines around there.
You know, I mean, I don't mind hiding my, you know, I don't mind showing my splits even if they're bad. I mean, but I do understand that, yes, it does take up game space on the stream. I mean, that's one reason to hide them. Which I believe that's probably the thing you might have been referring to. But while I understand that, I feel like I'm just gonna leave them up. You know, hopefully understanding, you know, that they're there for not only just for flexibility, like Melon was saying, but I think they just show transparency. Yo, Bison, what's up, dude? Let's see. Splits help me remember what's about to come in the game. Yeah, I mean, it serves as like as a checklist. You know, like if I forgot to do something, I'll notice on my splits.
On this floor and engage the generator. Energy output is low, but it should be enough to power the elevator.
Oh, I knew what you were going for, Millen.
Try the elevator and see if it's working.
Oh, thanks, Bison. Yeah, I'm doing alright. You know, the 1 year marathon was successful. I did have my internet go out near the end of it, but it was still very successful. I mean, I did 4.5 games in 9 hours.
Okay, first go down the central hallway. Don't worry, it's not electrified anymore.
You know what'd be really cool though, chat? Which, I know someone may have asked this before. But what if they made Metal Gear Solid 1? Now, ignoring that Twin Snakes exists, right? But what if they remade Metal Gear Solid 1 using either the MGS4 or the Fox engine, while allowing original camera, in addition to 360 camera, or just original camera only?
Gecko! We've got Gecko!
I mean, how would that sound to people? Because I think it would sound like a great idea if they allowed the original camera on top of it. Like a fully like remade game along with the music, using either the MGS4 or the Fox engine, you know, for the graphical power. But they provide the original camera set, you know, for MGS1. Well, see, that's the downside, Black Cat, is without Kojima. You know, it may happen, but I would be scared without, you know, without Kojima's, like, involvement. Like, what Konami would do with it.
Okay, Snake. Take the stairs down and go to the north door. I'll open it for you with the Mark III.
It's a remake, it doesn't need Kojima. He's already made the game. Yeah, I mean, you always have the original, but I was just wondering, like, what people might have felt like if he had, like, up-to-date graphics with, like, you know, a truly remade game. Don't worry, guys, I got the answer.
Oh, man. More Gecko. The Mark III is totally defenseless while working on the door. You'll have to distract the Gecko so they don't spot it. Okay, Snake. It's open now.
Because the cow was the next thing on that little childhood toy where it says, the Rex says this, the Ray goes this, and then it says the Gecko goes moo. It's like, alright, put it in. Oh boy. Alright, so swap this out for this. This for this. Keep those in, and then we're gonna want grenade launcher. Actually, no, I'm sorry, we need that out because we need smokes. Okay, and then camouflage. Has anyone seen the new Contra game? It's so bad. How can you screw up a Contra game? I mean, that'd be my question. Like, how could you mess up something like Contra? How did I lose what? Oh, they're probably just like other expired gifted subs. And I am playing bad tonight. But yeah, they're probably just fallen gifted subs. It is Shadow Mobus, you see that? That's Tower A and Tower B. You're just outside of it. Fuck. No, because remember, you fight Shadow Wolf, or you forget, you fight Sniper Wolf outside. Like, right here in this area in particular. Because look, there's the door that goes to the forge. You know, the furnace. Uh-oh, I messed up.
Everyone, get down and brace yourselves!
I actually couldn't tell what was going on because of that, but yo, Writer's Block coming in with 5 more gifted subs to Karma, Superfly, Daragaz, Major Zero, and Banta. Man, coming in out of nowhere with those gifted subs. Alright, where the heck's my, or actually, no, I got an idea. Will this work with this? Oh shit, dude, it does! Oh my god, dude, I double tapped her. I was wondering, like, you know, I have 4 grenades left. Does this work? Oh, dude, I didn't realize that it worked that well. Oh, yeah, new strat discovered. Oh, not really. But yeah, it's really funny though. Because I mean, eventually I'm gonna run out of V-ring shots with the grenade launch or the shotgun. So I was kind of wondering if you could supplement that in with stun grenades from the launcher. Okay, chaffs. Okay, there we go. Yo, what's up, Sammy Pebbles? So I hear the guns and how they work and stuff are really detailed in this game. Supposedly so. You never knew Snuck always killed her with the grenade launcher in 2 hits? I didn't. No, I did not know that. Oops. I keep changing to the wrong outfit. Alright, I'm also gonna do something else. Or, never mind. I was gonna try to go down that way, but I haven't been down there before. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. Trying to change in the middle of the run. But I've seen Jaguar do it, where he, instead of going this way, he just jumps down and he throws a chaff. So I think what you have to do is throw a chaff immediately, then jump down. And it gives you enough time to get here.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter. What about her?
I kind of like the weapons in this game too over Phantom Pain.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Great Fox.
You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge.
But I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
I vowed
okay, here it is. Just making sure if he did or not before I cross over. Get up. I still don't know why Snock is accused of cheating. They have a report that was issued in the MGS4 Discord that details what they found. And the majority of it was found in MGS3, not in this game, for cheating.
Finally, it's just up ahead. The hangar's just a little bit further.
Because he had world records for both this game and MGS3. But in MGS3, they were able to prove that he cheated.
On the floor above you. Use the lift.
But in this game, it was inconclusive, but just suspicious. But I think given the situation that he did cheat in Devil May Cry, you know, that he spliced his runs, they proved it, and they took it down, that they were able to find the same thing in MGS3 where he faked a scorecard. That, you know, they just had no choice but to take the run down. You know, because, like, there was just too much, you know, like, baggage already.
I'll take care of Rex. You take Vamp. Kill that monster. Yes! You did it, Snake!
That's exactly what he did, Melon. You know, he had like a PNG of a scorecard, not the actual scorecard from the game. You know, he edited it in. Because, like, his loads weren't always, like, consistent with other people's. Like, they were always faster or slower for some reason. Or some of the things that he would do would not make much sense. You know, like, he would be behind, but then somehow he's still ahead in the scorecard. And he never showed in-game timers, either. Oh yeah, we gotta play our song here. What am I doing? Yes, that's exactly what happened, Ed. He would submit a single segmented run, but he edited it because he multied it. And he edited it to make it look like it was single. And like Apache said, normally the score screen for MGS3, it comes in as like the timer, and then it shows the other stuff. It doesn't just show like as one instant image. But that's what he did, was that he made his appear as an image because it in fact was an image. You know, because, like, his load-in wasn't consistent with other people's runs.
Damn! Here they come again! Hang in there, Snake! Don't give up!
Yo, what's up, Lazy Melon? Why were his MGS4 runs suspicious? Sergeant Silent did the digging for that one. There were some irregularities, but he concluded that he could not 100% say that he cheated in that game. Like, he even said that, you know, even despite, you know, his experience and everything with the game, that he couldn't conclude if he cheated or not, despite the things he was able to find.
Just like that, Snake.
I mean, you know, he'll have to live with the consequences. You know, I mean, cheating in speedrunning is not particularly a common thing, but it does happen. You know, but the story that I heard behind it was pretty heart-wrenching to hear. You know, because it's like, you know, it kind of makes you wish, like, people would just play the game and not be so desperate for the time. You know, but it is what it is. You know, I'm sure he'll learn his lesson and move on from it in a positive way. Yeah, exactly what Plywood said. You know, because once you cheat once, I mean, you're not trusted ever again, basically. You know, especially when it comes to something like speedrunning. I mean, you can't really take away that he's a good runner, but, you know, you need to have that transparency in your run. Like, you need to make it, you know, legitimate. You know, you need to demonstrate it and show that. You know, and I guess for some people, they just, you know, they get desperate, they take it one step too far, or they take a chance, and maybe they get away with it. And I think eventually you just get caught. And that seemed like what happened here. You know, because, I mean, if you cheat in one game and get away with it, you're more than likely going to do it in another game. Which, he did it in multiple games.
Snake, we have to get out.
You know, not just MGS3.
Stop those
But then, supposedly, he had MGS1 runs. I didn't know that. But, you know, despite that, I mean, you know... Like, once you're branded as a cheater, you know, you don't get to submit. You know, especially when it's, you know, something that outrageous. He did them, but he never submitted. Yeah, I mean, someone mentioned it, but I don't know if he ever submitted.
I got you.
See you later, Ed. I mean, they do stream on Twitch, but I don't know, like, how active they are. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I still gotta learn the quote-unquote 15-second Rex strat. As Sergeant Silent keeps telling me. Alright, 127.38. Not too shabby. I believe we're still ahead. Oh, whoops. Okay, that was a fake gold, by the way. Yeah, I just won too many clicks. I know, right? I mean, Rex is sitting there beating up. Railgun taken off of him. Still kicks ass. Alright, we're almost there, chat. You're actually playing? I thought we were watching a YouTube vid. You make it look too easy. Well, if you're watching a YouTube vid, I wouldn't respond to that. Think about it. Or it could just be a live pre-recorded and I'm just predicting what you're saying and just answering it. Now where's the real mind games at? Alright, so we need this. I think solar gun. And we need smokes. Plus what? Oh, Mantis Stomp. Okay. No, this is actually live, just kidding. Hey, you can't do that. That's my trick. Alright. Top deck, let's go.
Good job, Snake. You made it on board. Welcome to Haven. Enemy units are already on their way. Break through their defenses and find GW's server room.
Give that little MGS2 feel right there with that door.
The corridor leading to GW is defended by direct energy weapons that emit certain types of microwaves.
Did you say microwaves?
At that frequency, the waves will start to evaporate.
Sounds like the perfect job for me.
So what do we got? 12 shots? Alright, that's plenty. Yo, what's up, baby narc? How's the run going? It's going well so far. It's got PB potential right now. You know, it's got like at least 1.5 to 2 minutes of PB time. Did anyone else just see that? That P90 fell through the level. I know I saw it. That P90 she dropped fell through the level. Yeah, it's some nanomachines at work again. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple things here. Chaff. Operator. And shotgun for later. I had to unplug my controller for that one because for anyone that owns a DualShock 3, if you have it plugged in, sometimes if the USB part of it, you know, jiggles a little bit the wrong way, it could potentially disconnect the controller. Okay, you did it again. Why? Oh shit! No! No, damn it! Get off me! Alright, one more time, and then we're going to solar gun. I definitely lost time there. Yeah, the micro USBs aren't that great. You know, they don't have like a solid connection. No pun intended, but you know, it's like it always feels like it's loose even when it's in. You know, so like for example, in this fight, I have to shake the controller left and right, and if I jiggle it just the wrong way, you know, I mean, boom, there goes my controller.
You can't take any more of it. It's not about winning or losing.
What am I talking about?
Tons of dying men enforce attention like deep
Talking about this. You know, the thing that plugs into your controller. You know, sometimes the port gets loose when you shake your controller around. That's what I meant.
Go! Hurry!
Yeah, that is true, Lazy Melon.
We'll meet again on the other side.
Time to do your duty. Failure will spell doom for the human race.
Go!
Hey, what's up, Nora? Will I be playing MGS4 next? Nope. I might do Twin Snakes after this, but I'm gonna see how I feel in a little bit. Kind of doing things a little backwards today because of how the marathon ended last night. Meaning I didn't finish this game. I mean, Phantom Pain is more about speed. Meaning, like, you can get away with kills and alerts in some places. You know, and you still get, like, a high grade for the mission. So I guess it's not, like, as, you know, like, it's a little more user-friendly when it comes to stuff like that. Like, little mistakes here and there. But it's more focused on speed. Yeah, time to go into the slow cooker.
Snake, that place is saturated with microwaves. The longer you stay in there, the greater damage you'll take. Get through there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I did a marathon yesterday, Lazy Melon, for 9 hours until my internet went out.
Are you alright? Snake?
Are those things worth it, slow cookers? I mean, you know, the crock pot we have in our house is, you know, very, very utilized. You know, it can do a lot of things for you. You know, so I would definitely recommend one. This is ladder 2.0, the horizontal ladder. I guess so, in a way. Oh, there goes the solid eye. Well, I mean, Otacon can go through, but then he's defenseless. You know, like, who would protect him from all the dwarf geckos that swarm in the server room when they get there? Yeah, if that doesn't give your thumb a workout, I don't know what will. Or just do the solidest torture resist for PS2. That'll do it. You know, 60 seconds of torture right there. Snake is old, but why? Well, it was programmed to his genes to accelerate his age. You know, because he was cloned, that's why. You know, they weren't really made to last a long time. Alright, see if he'll do a shoulder check. Oh, no shoulder check, but I was ready. Hey, there's the shoulder check. Good face one. But now it's time to get serious. Alright, here we go. You're pretty good, but show me what you got, brother. Okay then. So much for that starter.
Take this!
And again. Alright, that was pretty quick. Still gotta learn the infinite on him, though, for phase 3.
It's not over yet.
Amanda P. 1618, thank you for following. Welcome. Alright, one more punch, chat. And you know how we gotta end this, right? The Joestar way. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I love the young people. Man, SpongeBob had so many memes, dude. I mean, you can just say the show was made for memes. The memes before the memes were even started. Just like how screen looking in GoldenEye 64 was the stream sniping of its time. It's like, Big Boss, what the? He's alive. You know what to do, chat.
Isn't it?
Get some Fs for Big Boss. He didn't deserve this. Alright. Well, that was a good run. There is a possibility that this PB chat. I feel like it happened. And I think what we're gonna do after this, when these credits are done, is I'll do Twin Snakes after this. You know, it's pretty short. You know, I won't extend the stream too long, because, I mean, yesterday was a hell of a day. And I was only originally planning to do this game as a redo, with maybe the possibility of Twin Snakes, but I kind of feel like playing it today. You know, I mean, 9 hours is really good, and, you know, we're at, what, almost 3.5? I think Twin Snakes will finish it off nicely. You know, for those that want to stick around for that. But otherwise, yeah, this is a hell of a run. And I'm glad I was able to replay it. You know, I'm just, like I said, it was sad that I couldn't finish this during the marathon last night, but, you know, I think in essence I kind of proved the point. You know, it was a 1-year celebration. You know, we had a lot of people in here, a lot of follows, sub-gifts, you know, the subbers. I mean, just, it was amazing. You know, a lot of support yesterday. And I think Twin Snakes will kind of end it nicely tonight. You know, at least if the tank allows it. You know, because it seems like it's always up to the tank these days. But in short, it's a nice quick run to kind of end the stream, because, like, this is currently my longest one, given the whole resistance trick and all that stuff. Unless if I'm daring enough to do a single segment. But yeah, Twin Snakes is only like an hour. You know, it won't take too much time, and I think it'll add a little extra. It'll add like a little extra amount of time to the stream, but won't push it, because, like I said, yesterday was a longer stream, and I wanted to chill. But I'll do it. Alright, well, I'm gonna hit the restroom while the credits play out, and I'll be right back. That's right, Apple Chip. It was in this game and in Ground Zeroes. Yes, it's the chair! The one we've been truly waiting for. Get this guy off the camera. We want to see the chair. It's like kick this fool off. Let the chair take over. Yes, Chair is indeed the best streamer. I mean, if you think about it, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Chair. I mean, the Chair is a part of this stream as much as I am. It's on PB track, it is. I'm 99% sure it is. I was ahead going in. And I was ahead at Act 3. And the liquid fight was pretty... Well, at least it felt pretty fast. I don't think he knocked me over once. You know, I was dodging everything like a boss. And I think I got hit maybe like a couple times, but nothing that sent me over. If it PBs, will I do a Rising stream? I was gonna do Twin Snakes, but... Well, the only problem with doing a Rising stream now is that I don't really know anything past Mission 1. That's how much I've played up to recently, like, just practicing it. So I only know up to Mission 1 with, you know, the Mistral fight. So I don't really know, like, what the rest of the game is like yet to speedrun it. But I am interested in wanting to learn it. But I just don't know if that's gonna happen, like, anytime soon. Yeah, you heard me right, Plywood. Some Twin Snakes. What about MGS4? Which one? There's 2 of them. What's the record? Depends on the category, Baby Narc. You know, there's more than one category for Ground Zeroes. Same thing, Sammy Pebbles. It's not like there's one particular category for a game. There's usually like at least like 2 to 3. You know, depending on if there's like an 80%, 100%. Sometimes there's like, you know, like any percent normal, any percent hard, you know, 100% hard, you know, like that kind of stuff. But probably look it up though, just for like the any percent. You know, I mean, the 100% are kind of like an extra challenge in and of itself. But let's see, for Ground Zeroes, let's see, for new game, any percent. It is 29 minutes, 28 seconds by one cool man. For any percent new game plus is also by one cool man at 28:12. Okay. And then there's 100% at 3 hours 45 minutes by one cool man. So he pretty much has the top record for each category, except for there's no stealth, no kills submission. Interesting. Ground Zeroes? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was after Peace Walker. Speaking of which, I gotta get this ready.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Yeah, because, like, it went MGS4, Peace Walker, then...
Where will you go? Our fight is
HD Collection,
There's
you know,
nothing
for
left
those
for us
that,
to
you know,
do.
count that in there.
No.
And then after that would be Ground Zeroes.
Still have to do.
Well, there's also Revengeance as well, which was in the middle of that, too.
See what the future brings.
Sounds good
Yeah,
to
I
me.
mean, I looked it up, and there's
I'll
no
go with
submissions for stealth, no kills.
Otacron. I'm gonna be dead.
And yeah, technically, whoever submits it gets world record by default.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's
So
nothing
I
inside
guess you
that
could
can
say
pass
if I
on to the
wanted
next generation.
to do like a main mission, well,
genes,
see, it would have to depend on their
dreams,
definition of like stealth,
your
no kills.
man-made.
Like how many missions?
You're a beast.
Is it just the main one only, or is it all of them?
A blue rose.
You know, because that would depend
There
on
won't
at
be
least
any
my
less
interest
beauty
level
in
of
the
wanting
beast
to do
ending
it.
for me.
Because I don't
All the
think going
time
for
I
any
left
percent
was
would
spent
be
as a
my
beast.
thing.
A
I mean, I
shadow
could
of the
try it,
inside.
but I don't know if I can try to beat, you know,
old
one cool
age.
man's times.
Exactly. That's why you need me as a witness.
A witness.
But yeah, technically speaking, whoever
Yeah.
submits for stealth no kills
Someone on
is,
the
yeah, gets
outside
first
to
place
bear
by
witness
default.
to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness,
Stealth no kills have been done for ILs?
but I'll remember everything you were.
Wonder why there would be no
I'll stick
submissions
with you
though.
to the end.
I mean, I don't know if it really matters, but I was just curious.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
Because no kills is ass, it's hard. Well, besides that. Alright, get ready.
Come quick! They're ready!
Time to beat is 2:05:49. Let's see what happened.
Yummy! Sort of like the sun. It's rising again.
Yes, that is a PB. 2:03:22 is the new time. And it's Big Boss. It's about damn time.